Hello, this is Yuki. Today, I'd like to talk about a fundamental psychological concept called the principle of consistency. Understanding this principle can be incredibly useful in business, relationships, and even personal growth. So, let's dive right in. 1. What is the principle of consistency? First, what exactly is the principle of consistency? Simply put, it's the psychological tendency to stick to what you've previously said or done. For example, have you ever told a friend, "This product is amazing," and then found yourself naturally recommending other products from the same brand? This happens because people feel more secure and trusted when their words and actions are consistent. 2. Examples of using the principle of consistency. Next, let's look at some practical ways to use this principle. The foot in the door technique. Have you heard of this? This technique starts with a small request to get someone to say yes, making them more likely to agree to a larger request later. For instance, in a fundraising campaign, you might first ask, "Can I have just 1 minute of your time?" Then, after they say yes, you follow up with, "Would you be willing to make a donation?" That first yes is the key to opening the door. The low ball technique. This one is fascinating too. It starts by offering an attractive deal to get a commitment and then changes the terms afterward. For example, think about car dealerships. They might offer you a special price available only today, but later, they add extra charges for optional features. This is another way the principle of consistency is applied. 3. How to use this in relationships. Now, let's think about how this principle can be applied to personal relationships. At work, you can start by assigning small tasks to colleagues. For example, you could ask, "Can you handle this for me?" Once they succeed, it's easier to ask them to take on larger responsibilities. It works similarly at home. By asking your child to do a simple chore, like tidying up, you can gradually help them build a sense of responsibility. 4. Caution points. However, there are some points to watch out for when applying the principle of consistency. The risk of losing flexibility. If you stick too rigidly to consistency, you might struggle to adapt to new information or changes. For example, many companies fail by clinging to outdated methods and missing out on innovation. This happens more often than you might think. Consistency in the age of social media. Think about how your past posts or statements might affect your current image. While consistency is important, it's equally critical to admit mistakes and embrace change when necessary. 5. Tips for putting this principle into practice. Finally, here are some tips for using the principle of consistency in daily life. Tip 1. Start small. Build a morning routine or begin with small commitments to establish consistent behavior. Tip 2. Reflect on your actions. Ask yourself, am I aligned with what I've said or done in the past? Regular self-checks are essential. Tip 3. Stay flexible. While maintaining consistency, remain open to new information and opportunities. I hope today's discussion helps you in your personal and professional life. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That's all for today, and I'll see you next time. This was Yuki.